Women view looks, money, game, confidence, high valued skills as oxygen for men. Women believe that these traits that men rarely possess should come standard. Just so you guys know that. This is why you see these girls making videos about, or posting memes about, or making posts about on Instagram. What else do you bring to the table? They don't care about the journey, the process, what you did to get there, the sacrifices you made to get there, the fact that you have to create something from scratch, from zero. They don't give a fuck. They see this shit as standard. And it shows you how brainwashed people are in society today. Imagine working so hard just to be a statistic. Imagine making so many sacrifices just to get to where you need to be or where you think you should be, far above the average human being, just to be a statistic to an ungrateful modern woman. Let that sink in. And I'm not saying every girl's like this. As you know, I speak in general on this channel. As we go on, we see these generalizations be proven as true. There's always that one girl that's going to be like, well, that's your opinion. That's not me. And you know what happens when they say shit like that? They end up proving the statistic right. They end up proving the fact right. This is why you watch what they do over what they say. And I've seen it all. I'm telling you, man. A lot of these girls think that all guys make money. They think that all guys are making money. I stumbled upon a clip, and it was like a delusional calculator. I forgot which podcast it was, but it was like some kind of calculator. And basically, a woman said that she thought that 30% of men in the world make 200K or more. This is how they think, man. They don't even know how big 3 in 10 men are. 3 out of 10 men make 200K a year. Are you kidding me? They don't even realize this shit. Simps ruin their mind. Social media ruin their mind. All this shit they get in their inbox, all the attention, it piles up over time. And you know what they do? They filter out the worst ones so they don't even get to see them. And this is why they think like this. This is why. Because there's so many guys that'll do anything to get laid, no matter their looks, their money, their status. And these women don't understand that. These guys who pretend to be all chivalrous and charismatic, these male feminists, these simps in your inbox, these guys just want to get laid. They want to do the same thing that guys like me want to do. It's just the way they go about it. So who's really being real? The guy that's faking it because he just wants to get laid, or the guy that's going to lay it down for you, tell you what's real and what's not real? This is proves how they go over their emotions, man. When they pick guys like the simp, they marry the simp and then they leave the simp. Because they never wanted him in the first place. But their emotions led them there. This is why their mate selection is dumb. This is why they can't pick guys. This is why there's a such thing called arranged marriage. And I've even witnessed this shit in my own personal life. The people in my life. Picking the wrong partners. The guy ends up having 5 baby mamas. And it's like, you wanted the bad boy, you got him. You wanted the guy that was ambitious, but he was going to spread a seed. He wasn't going to be monogamous. And you got him. And then after you got him, you realize that you made a mistake. But you didn't really make a mistake because that's what you actually desire. This is why I say desires over feelings, over what they say they're looking for. Because it's never what they desire. I'm telling you, man, they think this stuff is all standard. This is a standard for them. That's why they have high standards. Guys that work their asses off 10 years to become a doctor or whatever it takes, they don't give a fuck. Saw a clip and it was this girl, and she said that she had to reject the doctor because he didn't want more out of life. Do you know how hard it is to become a doctor? Do you know how ambitious you have to be to stick to one thing for that period of time? Like, they don't understand. It's like, do you know how ambitious you have to be to stick to one thing to become a doctor? A high earning doctor. I mean, I don't know any low earning doctors. Do these people actually know what it takes to have a vision, have a passion, have a goal, have a purpose, and stick to it for a very long time? No, they want the bad boy. They want the drug dealer. They want he got to have 10 streams of income. They don't understand what it takes, man. And I'm not saying to never strive for these things, because obviously as a man, you want to push yourself to limits. But realistically speaking, there's only so much you can do in this world. And if you fall short of a goal, it's nothing to put your head down about, as long as you make progress each time. But women are not going to understand that. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about that. They don't care to understand either. Don't try to make them understand. But they view all this stuff as oxygen, man. I see it all the time. I'm telling you. Like, imagine working that hard to put up with a girl, and then she wants to try to force you to be monogamous. That's the worst part. And I'm going to make a video on that, on why choice is more important. When you become something in life as a man, choice is more important than worrying about being monogamous to a woman. Especially in this society. Way more important. And I know a lot of you guys are religious. I know. And I'll break that down as well. But choice is the ultimate thing. If you don't have choice, you don't have anything. If you let a girl persuade you into doing something, knowing that you don't naturally want to do it or you naturally can't do it, you're a sucker. Now, if it's generally because you want to do it, that's a different story. Choice. But I'll save that for another video, man. But yeah, man, these women see looks, they see status, all these characteristics that you see on the mainstream that these higher value guys have. These women don't care. They think he's supposed to have it. These famous guys you see, they don't understand what the famous guys did to get there. It's just like breathing to them. Existing. Just existing. I'm telling you, man. This is why you can't simp. This is why you can't go off of what they want. You got to do what you want to do as a man. Always what you want to do. Never what they want you to do. Because that's going to lead you in the wrong direction. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I'm out. It's your boy Jermaine. Peace.